Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today is June 16th, and let's see. Let's see what the energy is. Well, first of all, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I am on a break. I'm allowing spirit to I'm allowing the energy from these transits to flow to me and through me so I can expand on my journey. And I know that this energy that we all are experiencing, this energy in our own way. So I just want to do a quick little collective energy read to see what's going on. A few readings ago, let me say this. A few readings ago, I started incorporating the celestial transits, but I'm not quite sure on how I want to proceed. So I'm digressing from that. But once I work it out, you know, we gonna move forward with that. I just need to take a break because I got so many other things, so many moving pieces going on behind the scenes. So I need to take a break from everything. And I probably shouldn't be getting on this table right now because my energy is all scattered. I'm getting so many downloads. There's so much going on. So, but I just want to get out here and share with you all some insight. All right. Spirit, is there anything you want to share with us right now? All right. We got the world, something closing out, or something about the universe. All right. This is a known. Wheel of Fortune, a forward movement. All right. Heart chakra. Is that it? All right. So something is closed out. Um, or maybe it could be the universe. The elementals is about materials, material wealth. Elementals or this gnomes protect the earth. So this is something about maybe the elementals are helping you move forward with your heart or with your desires. Mm. The earth spirits are helping you move forward with your desires. Let's see. What is this? All right. Universally, the elementals are helping move things forward. Or what do you have, Spirit? What is this? What is the energy here? What is this energy, Spirit? I'm going to stop right now. All right. All right. Today is June 16th, 2026. Welcome in, everybody. Good afternoon. I just want to get up here and do a little quick energy read. It feels like I've been gone a long time, but I just want to say thank you for your patience. I am being made over inside out. So the direction of this channel is up in the air. So, but I still want to get out here and just do a quick energy read and see what's going on. Um, yeah. So thank you for being here and thank you for your patience. All right. Spirit, is there anything you want to share with us? Oh, shadow. Okay. We got a world and we got a diamond. All right. And a heart chakra. You said one more? All right. And a flamingo. All right. So something about a shadow. It's closing out um your resilience, some type of toxicity is closing out because of the resilience of your heart. Something about balance is being restored. Hmm. It's closing out a shadow. There's a shadow energy being closed out. Let me see. What is this shadow spirit? All right. Let's see what that is first. Spirit, what is this shadow that's closing out? Or something from the past is being closed out. And with this resilience, with this diamond, there's some type of comeback from some type of hardship. All right, letting go of the old you. All right, letting go of the old you. That's what's happening universally. So if you are dealing with like I started the reading and I was saying how I have been on a break and I'm allowing the energy to move to, to flow to me and through me so I can expand on this journey. Me taking a break is allowing um, the old me to fall away so I can embody the new. And so that is the universal energy that's happening right now. All right. On the bottom of the deck, it says fear of failure. Mistakes are not the enemy. They are stepping stones towards mastery and understanding. So you're letting go of an old you. All right. The old you that felt like you're so, and again, this is the universal energy that's out here right now. Letting go of that old self. All right. That held on to the mistakes of the past. All right. They were not things to hold us down, but things to help us to master ourselves. All right. And Spirit say that is the truth with this crystal clear clarity. We're walking away from an old self that's being closed out. We on the other side of the mirror. And so with this diamond right here, this speaks of resilience. Resilience is a comeback from maybe some hard times or some hardships, all right? Because you now are connected to your heart and it's balancing your life back out. All right. Look at this. You're releasing the burdens of the past. All right. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit? Releasing all them old burdens that held you down. All right. All right. Thrive and believe and embrace solitude. All right. So thrive and believe, embrace growth and trust the promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path of fulfillment. So, when I said I was taking this break and because I'm part of the collective, I don't know if I said that, but anyway, taking this break, and allowing the old, spirit to flow to me, the energy to flow to me and through me so I can expand. You know, we have to trust this process. So sometimes we have to just stop. You know, it's it's kind of hard to accept the new when you're still dragging the old. So sometimes you just have to be still and completely let that old version of yourself just die. All right. So now that you have clarity, you can thrive and you can thrive. All right. It says thrive and believe. So it's time to embrace the growth and trust in this process, trust in the promise. All right. All right. That things are being made over in your life. All right. All right. And then it says embrace solitude. So, like I said, sometimes you just got to stop. All right. Or you're being encouraged to stop. Or if somebody is wondering why they don't, because sometimes we feel guilty when we sit down, which is what I kind of started feeling. But Spirit said, let that go. Let that go. Healing is part of the process. Taking a break is part of the process. Nurturing yourself is part of the process. All right. All right. And it's got shield of resilience under the bottom of the deck with that diamond. It says, employ your shield of resilience and guarding against external pressure. All right. Oh, wow. It says, while nurturing the internal, while nurturing your internal strength to love and in love and career. Okay. So I have to use myself for example again, because I don't know no other way to put it. I opened the reading on, like I said, I took a break so I can allow these changes to occur in my life. Um, the pressure to keep going, all right, it's that's what you're resisting by taking this break. The pressure to keep going, 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 even though, like I said, and dragging all that old shit with you, all the memories, all that, all that stuff put pressure on your new possibilities. All right. So you have to give yourself room to stop and totally detach. All right. From coulda, woulda, shoulda. All right. All right. Is there anything? Oh, what is this, Spirit? Yes, come on, Spirit. Spirit say, trust yourself. This is a time to trust yourself. Choose wisely. All right. Choose wisely. All right. Allow yourself to take the break. That's a wise choice. It's showing that you trust yourself and clear the path. Embrace the journey ahead with an open heart. So if you allow yourself to take this break and let go of everything that you've done before, because like I said, sometimes we don't always fully detach before we start picking up other stuff. All right. So allowing yourself to stop and completely let go and let that old self die. All right. That's a wise choice. so you can move forward without all that weight of that old shit on you. All right. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we got learning secrets. Stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they offer. So that's a little hidden truth that is out here in the ethers right now. All right. And I'm sure if I look up the transits, it's probably going to come out like that. But, this is the energy that we're being exposed to right now. Taking that break so we can let go of that old self, let go of all those old fears that can't be attached to your new beginning. So you have to completely dissolve that energy. All right. That makes space for more possibility, more potential. All right. So yeah, take the break. Take the break. All right. You might, if you're being encouraged to take the break, do it. Do it. Do it. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else you want to share with the collective spirit? No. I just heard you on your own. You're on your own. So do it your own way. All right. There's no set rules. Your path is your path. All right. Look, cut the deck on trust your inner knowing. Well, inner wisdom. Trust your inner wisdom. It will guide you on the right path. All right. And create a sacred space for yourself. Mm-hmm. Yes. Is there anything else, Spirit? Oop. All right. Breakthrough insight. Intuition brings breakthrough insight. Act on them. All right. So if your intuition is telling you to take a break, do it. All right. It says wisdom of the heart, and we do have the heart chakra. So your intuition, like when we know this by now, your intuition is connected to your heart's desires. All right. Say, so if your heart is calling you to do something different or to take a break, all right, or reconnect, it's gonna listening to your heart at this time is gonna create more balance. You're right. It's gonna create the balance in your life. All right. Listen closely. Listen closely to your heart. That is the only thing that matters right now. Not that outside stuff, not the pressure that's coming from the outside to tell you, you got to be bigger, you got to be stronger, you got to be better. You're not in competition with nobody. Your shit is yours. All right. Or your life is yours. So how you do it should be based on what's in your heart. All right. And the bottom of the deck, it says inner strength. Intuition thrives on inner strength. Trust yourself more. We have this out here so many times because we got trust yourself. All right. Your trust your inner wisdom there. All right. Yeah, we got that a couple times. Yeah. So I think Spirit is just trying to let you know your clarity comes from within and it's connected to your heart. Doesn't matter what nobody else out here doing, what kind of progress nobody else doing. Choose wisely. Always choose to listen to your own heart. All right. And follow your own intuition. All right. That is your strength right now. You can't lose sight of that. Somebody else might be going, and you're being called, your heart, your soul is calling you to take a break. Do it. If your soul is calling you to action, do it. All right. But don't do it because outside, what it looks like to outside people or what is expected of you. Do what you love. Move what you feel, move how you feel. All right. All right. So I just wanted to get on here and share because that's what I'm going through. Not really going, it's not really anything going through any, it's not a bad thing. I don't want to sound like it's a bad thing. It's just what it is. This is the energy that's out here. and I'm partaking in it. All right. So allowing yourself to release them old fears of failure. All right. You are on the right path. You got to trust it, especially because this is something that you're doing from your heart. All right. All right. Every day ain't a go, go, go day. What is this? All right. 2020. The Spirit say you got to have compassion for yourself on this journey. All right. I just heard Rome wasn't built in a day. All right. It says mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. Did not say that. You have to take a break. All right. It said it's confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. All right. So I feel like you having compassion on yourself. All right. And it helps you be present for others when others show up around you and need help. All right. You have to have compassion for yourself. You have to allow yourself to rest and recover. All right. So you can open up, so you can adapt. And like I said, we adapting. All right. By you adapt when you take a break and release old fears. All right. Letting that old part of you completely die. We got a ghost and the world here. So that means this is the end of a cycle that you may be experiencing. All right. Completely shutting off and closing out an old version of yourself. All right. All right. Look, I cut the deck on starting over. Come on, Spirit. Starting over 101. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. All right. All right. Happiness is real, possible, and all around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big things. Fails are fun. Start fresh. All right. So gain what you need to get from some stuff that you might have been through in the past. Get what you can out of it and move forward. And leave that uh leave what no longer serves you. That's being closed out right now. Or it has closed out. All right, because the ghost is on the other side of this world card. All right. It says hold your vision. 1551. Manifestations, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. All right. Now I say that's what you're doing. You're on a recovery comeback. All right. That's resilience. Because you're focused on the things that's in your heart. It's going to bring balance, restore balance in your life. All right. It says it's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, brave spirit. All right. New beginnings. You're entering your new beginnings. All right. All right. So, well, that's all I have for you guys. I just wanted to get on here and give a little energy forecast. All right. Because I have to keep saying the energy that you may be experiencing is not yours. It's not yours by yourself. And I just heard a ding. And so that was confirmation. And that's another confirmation. The energy that you are experiencing is not your own energy. So stop taking it personal, but see it as a means to develop and become new. All right. And get better at what you are doing. All right. That is that's the celestial energy forecast for today. All right. Allow yourself allowing yourself to be made over. All right. All right. So this is all I have for you today. I hope this helps someone. I don't know. I can't say that I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know, but I just wanted to give a because again, I'm allowing my old self to fully pass away, but the energy was so strong. I just wanted to get on here and share it. So, just in case anybody out there was wondering, why the hell do I feel like this? Because it almost felt like I wanted, to the naked eye, it would seem like I was giving up on my practice, and no, I'm not. But um, sometimes you have to just stop doing everything and everything that was connected to your old self and totally emerge yourself into all new experiences. So I stopped doing this and started doing so many different other things so I can allow that old self of me to die away. Now, I don't know if I'm finished with that, but I was called to get on the table to share this information because if you're going through it, I don't want, well, it's not even me. Spirit doesn't want you to feel like just because you don't have a passion for what it is that you have been, the new thing that you've been doing, it's not that it's being taken away. It is that you have to stop and allow that old, disconnect that old version of you, let that completely go, and just totally get immersed in all, surround yourself with all things new, all things fresh ideas, aligning yourself with all new energy, and let go of some of that old stuff so that can totally close out. All right. And you don't keep dragging it forward. All right. All right. So that's all I have for you. I hope this helps someone. And until next time, bye.